back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is actually going to be about a palette that I bought off of Hush app, which if you guys aren't aware of that app, go ahead and check my video out about what they're about and what I purchased exactly from them. Also, I do have my backdrop set up as well as my umbrella light and my softbox light. These are products that I purchased for my lighting kit, which you can see also in another video that I uploaded just yesterday. So that video is going to contain what my light studio is and what I'm using right now to film this video. The phone, the camera that I'm using is just my front-facing camera on my iPhone 6s. So today is just going to be me doing a quick tutorial on a fun look that I had, I was playing with the other night, and I thought I'd show you guys what I used, and I did use the Amazonia palette that I purchased off the Hush app. So today's video is going to be a talk through, and we're just going to get to it. Alright, so first things first, we're going to apply our face primer all over our face, and we're just going to apply that and blend it in as well as possible. Next, what we're going to add is our eyelid primer. Use any that you have. I'm currently using the e.l.f. eyelid primer in sheer, and the face primer I used was Lit From Within from their Naturally Bare products, and we're just going to blend that in. Next, we're going to take our Amazonia palette, and we're going to then use our crease brush to then go on our crease, and we're going to go over that crease back and forth until the shade's applied evenly. We're then going to do the same application on the opposite eye. Next thing we're going to do is take a packing brush, and we're going to take the shade Passion Fruit, and we're going to apply that right in the center of our eyelid. Do not be afraid to blend in and add a little bit to the top of where the toucan is. Next, we're going to take our other crease brush, and we're just going to blend in the shade Dangerous right on the outer corner of our eyes. And we're going to bring it up all the way into Toucan. Now I'm just going to go over again with the Toucan on both eyes, as well as go over with the shade Passion Fruit, and again with the shade Dangerous. Even though this palette has great pigmentation, I just like to kind of add more until the colors are really pop and really look nice. Now we're going to take a dry brush, and we're just going to blend in our colors as evenly as possible. And we're going to blend upwards. You could do a little bit of a circle motion, but try to follow the motion of your bone structure. Now I'm going to take my foundation, which I use Fenty Beauty Pro Filter 260. And we're going to take that and we're going to beauty blend it all the way all over our face. And I know my beauty blender is dirty. I apologize. I was using it for all the retakes on this video. So that's the reason why it looks like that. But always try to keep your brushes and your beauty blenders and anything you use for your face, always keep them clean and keep them sanitized. It avoids any infections, bacteria going around, any chemical reaction, any allergic reactions happening. And you also want to avoid getting different colors all over the place. You don't want to have one color on one brush and then expect a different color, and a whole mess. It just becomes a big mess. So always keep your brushes and beauty blenders clean as possible. Now that we finished applying our foundation, I'm now going to do my brows, and I'm going to use the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in medium brown using an angled brush. We're just going to fill in our brows like so. We're going to do small strokes until it forms a defined line. Nothing too harsh. You want to keep everything as natural as possible and follow the natural structure of your brow. Doing small strokes really makes these strokes look more hair-like. So that's the reason why we do them like that. It makes it look more natural. Using the brush, it's more like a mascara wand. It really helps you keep the hairs, in place. It lines it up better, and it also shows and exposes you what needs to be filled in and like where your gray area is. Now you're just going to do the same application to the opposite brow. Now we're going to head into our Smashbox palette, and we're going to take a contour, and we're going to start contouring our face. I'm using a powder contour because I feel like it works best for me. If you wanted to use a cream contour, go right ahead and do so. Or if you have another contour palette that isn't Smashbox, go ahead and use what you have. So to do a contour, I just simply apply it right on that cheekbone area. Not directly on the cheek, but just that bone. I kind of call it the fish face. You would do that and apply that in that area, as well as brushing it up to your forehead, just on the top part of your forehead, just kind of lining it up. I also add a little bit on the jawline. That to me helps refine everything. And although the lines are harsh right now, they will go away once everything is blended in properly. Now we're going to apply a highlight, and we're just going to do that underneath right where we had our contour initially. And we're also going to do it on our T-zone area. So that will be your forehead and the bridge of your nose. Now we're going to go back in with the contour, and we're also going to apply that on our nose. So you're just going to follow that bridge line and also apply the highlight again on the top part of our nose. And we're going to blend in so that way there are no harsh lines. Now we're going to take our tattoo liner by Kat Von D. This is in shade Troopus Black, or Trooper Black actually. We're going to do small strokes to draw out our perfect wing. Start small so that way if you mess up, it's okay to fix or to go over. If you start any larger and you can't fix it, you would have to remove most of or almost all of your makeup. So definitely start small and draw out big and even as you go along. Next thing we're going to take is our Maybelline Long Lasting Gel Pencil. This is their gel eyeliner pencil in Silken Turquoise. I personally like using blue, especially with brown colored eyes. It works perfectly. So we're going to add this turquoise teal kind of a color right above the line of where we had our tattoo liner. If you feel like you got a little bit more above the line than you expected, just go over that line with the tattoo liner and kind of just clean up your lines. Now we're going to go ahead and take that silken turquoise color again, and we're going to apply that on our waterline. So we're going to keep applying the silken turquoise on our waterlines until everything is nice and even. Next, we're going to apply our mascara. I'm using the Buxom Blackest Black mascara. I personally like this. I like the wand. I think it's like a really, really good wand to apply mascara in. And I'm just going to apply that on my top and my bottom lashes. Now we're going to go in with our Aurora palette, and we're going to go ahead and take the color Orion, and we're going to apply that Orion glow right on our cheekbones, and we're also going to apply it on the tip of our nose and right above our lip. I really like this shade. This kind of has like a blue tint to it, so I think it's perfect for this look, especially considering we used turquoise eyeliner. I think it really, really brings everything out. Now we're going to go ahead and just find a perfect shade for our lips. I personally chose the Kat Von D Lolita Liquid Matte Lipstick shade. So I personally like this one. This is one of her most popular shades of her matte liquid lipsticks. And I can totally see why. I think it's a really beautiful color. It kind of has that peachy orange nude tint, which is why I chose it for this look. Now we're going to go ahead and apply a quick highlighter pen right on the edge of where our eyeliner is. If you made a mistake, that is the way to fix it, in my opinion. I would take that and I would apply that right on the edge, and this is just to clean up our lines and make them more defined. So I'm going to take an angled brush and kind of just sweep it over. You don't want to go too close because then it's going to take away the eyeliner that you already have applied. Now I'm going to actually go back into our Amazonia palette and use Starbeam and Sunbeam. And we're going to take that and we're going to apply that on the inner corner of our eye. This is just to give our eyes a little shimmer and a nice glow. Now that we've applied that, I'm also going to go back in my Aurora palette and I'm going to apply the shade Luna right on the brow bone, which is right underneath your arch. And I'm just going to apply a little bit, not too much, so that way there's no fallout on our eyeshadow. And I blend it in just a little bit with my fingers, just so that way it's a little bit more subtle. And then once that's applied, my look is almost finished. If you feel like you need any touch-ups like I felt, you'll then go ahead and touch up whatever you feel needs to be touched, and then you're all set to go. Alright guys, so that concludes our makeup tutorial using the Amazonia palette. So I used their shades Toucan, Passion Fruit, Starbeam, and Sunbeam, and also Dangerous. And of course, I will leave all the details below of exactly which products I used, for what part of my face I used it for, just in case, you know, you get a little lost watching the video or you want to know the exact product I use. I will post everything down below. So stay tuned for my next video. I will be showing you my Ipsy glam bag for the month of March. So stay tuned for that and keep a lookout. And if you aren't already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you are, take this video, if you really enjoy it, comment, like it, share it, do what you'd please. But I would love to show you guys more tutorials. I am having so much fun with the new palette. I mean, it looks incredible. And to think I only paid $10 for that palette is amazing. And no, I do not have fake lashes on, and I tried doing that before. Clearly, it was like a one-time thing that I got. It was like by luck that I managed to do the eyelashes for you guys. I haven't been able to put them on myself since then. So it's a work in progress. I am an aspiring makeup artist. I am not there yet. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yes, stay tuned for the next one about what I received in my Ipsy glam bag for the month of March. So have a great week. This is the midweek, so I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend coming up. And I love you guys and talk to you soon. Bye.